Welcome back to Basin Motorsports. As you guys know, when I first wrapped the widefox, I wrapped it in Avery Dennison vinyl wrap. So it only made sense when I first started cleaning and sealing it that I used Avery Dennison Supreme Wrap Care Cleaner and Sealer. Well, there's a challenger out there called Croftgate USA. It is a 2-in-1. It is a cleaner and sealer. And I thought today, let's do a direct comparison of Avery Dennison's cleaner and sealant and the Croftgate USA cleaner / sealer in one bottle. So here's going to be my test. Now I've got the trunk laid out here and you can kind of see that the trunk surface is not exactly clean. I have not cleaned this car in probably a month. It's set inside and just got dirt all over it and dust. So on the left hand side, what we'll do is we'll use the Avery Dennison cleaner and sealer. I've got 2 towels laid out. One will be go for cleaner, one will be for the sealant. Now on the opposite side, the right hand side of the trunk, or on the opposite or the right hand side of the blue line there, we'll do just the Croftgate USA vinyl wrap matte and gloss cleaner as according to the bottle. Now again, it'll have one towel because I don't need to do that other than the towel. It does say on the bottle to spray it on with one towel, then use another towel or the opposite side which is dry to wipe it off. So I will probably just use one towel there to replicate something I would really do in real life, and that is do one side of the towel for the cleaner and sealer and the other side to wipe it off. All right, so with this you can either spray it directly on the towel itself or you can spray it directly on the surface. Either way is good. You don't have to use a whole lot to it. Then you can just wipe it off. So just like wrapping, we're going to wipe kind of a pattern just to make sure we get a good clean surface all the way across. And then the same process for the sealant. You can just spray it on, and it tends to spray a little bit harder, so you can always just do it there. But again, you're going to rub it in. Now the bottle does say if it does have a matte finish to the wrap itself, you're going to rub it in small areas and then make sure you buff it into the sealer. That way it doesn't have any streaks. All right, so there you can see the results. Nice and clean, sealed very well. You can still see the right-hand side is dirty. So now let's get to work with the Croftgate USA 2-in-1. And then after that, you can just do the same thing, wipe it down. Make sure you get everything buffed out. So here's a close-up of the Croftgate USA. I will say if you looked along the length, looks pretty similar. I don't really see any more streaking or any less streaking, and I think that's really in the vinyl wrap itself. You can just kind of get a look there, everything cleaned up, left to right, right to left. So after doing both of those, you're going to have the question of what's the better deal or what's the better option. So Avery Dennison's wrap are not specific to Avery. They can work on anything. Now they are listed as they work on matte, satin, or gloss. There's really no specific one saying do or do not use on those. Now the cleaner itself is an $18 bottle for a 32 ounce. The sealer is a $26 bottle for a 32 ounce. So looking at these total, you're looking at $44 for this set right here. Now they also have a version of a power cleaner that if you have a little bit deeper stains or anything else on the wrap itself, you can use a power cleaner instead of just the regular cleaner, then use the sealant on it. Now the Croftgate version is a single bottle. It is a 32 ounce bottle and it is $25. So obviously using one bottle for 25 bucks is better than 2 bottles for $44. Now this is listed as a matte and a gloss. It does not specify satin to use it on or to not use it on satin. This is a satin vinyl wrap, so I will tell you the results on it look just fine from initial use. I guess over time I'll have to know if it changes anything or not. But so far, one bottle for 25 bucks seems like a better deal than 2 bottles for $44 combined. Now, as with either brands, always make sure you're using clean microfiber towels. If you don't know how to wash them or anything else, I'll throw a link up to another video I did on those. Whatever brand you use, make sure you use a clean towel, clean the surface, and then give it a good wipe down afterwards. Now, you can always use a double list of this. You can always clean it, seal it, and then reseal it if you needed to. You don't feel like you've got the same results you want or the best. Same with the Croftgate USA. And make sure you're not doing this directly in the sun with a hot car. I just pulled this out of the garage. It's still cool to the touch. You can still do this, but on a hot car, this tends to have adverse results. So just do it in the garage or anywhere else that's not sitting in direct sunlight for a long period of time. Now, if you're interested in any of these products, I will put some links down below if I can find some for them, just so you can take a look. Remember, 32 ounces on either bottle, price difference, but they're not brand specific. I've used both of these, the Avery bottle and the Croftgate, on Avery wraps. I've used them on 3M vinyl, everything else. They are good to go on any brand of vinyl out there, so don't be specific on choosing Avery for an Avery wrap. As always, thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you next time from Basin Motorsports.